Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing A Wild Last Boss Appeared, episode 2. I had to wait about an hour to watch this. I'm glad it's finally on Crunchyroll. I've been like rewatching a little bit of 1 to kind of keep it fresh in my brain. The show has been a nice surprise. Very good so far. A really unique isekai. We're doing a bunch of other shows this season, so definitely check out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're doing a ton. There might be something you're watching that we're watching, so it'd be awesome if you checked out the channel for sure. You can also watch this and everything else I do early and uncut over on my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. That link is down below, and let's go ahead and start.
当たりとはなんだ、ディーナ。見てください。これはヒレです。多くが殺された時にヒレが傷つくことがなければ生命力はここに残るのです。ほう。そのヒレを食べると生命力が増強されるんです。HP の限界値を上げるドーピングアイテムのことか。と言っても多くもあちこちで戦ったりしてますので、ヒレを無傷で手に入れられる確率は 3% と言われています。
Oh, yeah. Okay. So at the very end of the last episode, this show, as we've seen so far, is pretty brutal when it comes to how they show. I mean, we were seeing pieces falling off. Nothing was hidden. I mean, it was deliciously hard to watch, but amazing at the same time. That's kind of, I feel like that's going to be the show in general, in the sense of I don't think they're going to hold back on showing anything. And one thing we were kind of seeing is like, this is a new world, even though like she's, you know, we know the backstory of what he came from, and the, you know, the real world to the game. But now it's been so many years, like so many things have happened since. So now it's more about like figuring out what the hell changed. And now the person that's giving you communication and information here was just furniture. Was literally just sitting there, she said, for like hundreds of years. So I mean, you're getting information from furniture. I guess I shouldn't be so mean. Whoa. How strong is she? What the fuck? Body jerky? That's not jerky I want. I want sweet jerky. The first thing though. So this is all the people that she saved from killing those orcs. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. What was that face? Giant fist of fury. You don't want to get fisted by that. That seems kind of overkill. Well, that actually makes sense. That's a little scary. She seems to not have a filter. Huh. Man, this world is so cool.
どういうことだ？
Well, yeah, there's got to be a change in that many years.
例えばルファス様が召喚された国レーバティンは別名剣の国と呼ばれていますが、そこでの最強クラスの剣士のレベルは
Maybe low leveled. Maybe that's why they were summoning somebody in the first place.
最強というからには世と同じ
120です。
冗談だろう。
When
ゲームじゃ俺と同じレベル1000のカースト勢がたくさんいるのに低レベルにも程がある。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, why they would be summoning in the first place.
だったんですよ。よく考えてみてください。命は一つしかないんです。その命を失うことなくレベル1000の領域にたどり着く。
Oh, yeah, this is a little bit different. No reviving.
という狂気の所
A little bit different than, well,
それを行える英雄が
sitting on the computer.
暗躍していたあの時代こそがおかしかったのです。
なるほどな。ゲームとは。いや、確かに世の知る世界と随分違うようだ。
yeah, and if there are like a bunch of humans in this world, then it's got to be a big difference. But what about life expectancy? I feel like, I mean, we've seen, it kind of said that in the beginning in the first episode about them. Some people had died already, but there were some races that lasted longer. But so these guys like were humans or whatever. So you just get, if you had chosen, I was just thinking this, like if you had chosen the right race that makes you like live forever or live like 1,000 times longer, you're super lucky. And then you get like, you were like, oh no, I picked a human. I live like 80 years. And like, it's not like you knew that. I usually always pick humans on most of the MMOs I played. The majority I've picked humans. You just get kind of fucked, I guess, by that. It's like, if I knew that was about to happen, can I be something that'll let me live 1,000 years?
確かに。
Man.
このご恩は忘れません。心から感謝しています。
正体がバレてないだけでこうも対応が違うんだな。なんだ？
Yeah, everything that she has is probably going to seem
また多くが来ても
like super powerful or just like
気
amazing.
にせず村の守護者としてお使いください。
本当に何から何まであなたは神の使いに違いない。
違いますけどね。
Uh,
さらばだ。
では失礼しますね。せめてお名前を。
oh yeah, do you have a false name to go by?
今日はルフ
You didn't even get the name, your cool name that you're going to go by?
だってルファスって
Like Heinz had to do?
偽名ですよ。
偽名にしてもいい加減すぎるだろう。逆に読んでよ。
細かいことは気にしないでください。さあ行きますよ。
おい。
これで当面の資金と食料を得ました。
ああ、多くのヒレステーキも食べたしな。旅の始まりとしては上々だ。侵略行為を繰り返しているという12聖典が一人、お羊のアリエスを止めないと。
Oh shit. Okay.
そして
What level is that thing?
苦楽を共にした今は七英雄と呼ばれている仲間たちのうち、まだ生存している3人の中身が俺と同じプレイヤーかどうかを。
Well, yeah, that's my thought. Like, you would think they would be humans or at least have the possibility of being it. When they were challenging, you know, she or he then or whatever made themselves the boss. And you know, it's just like it feels like an extreme RP, but like they were being taken down or whatever. But these people, you would think they would be all humans, but also I guess like you have to assume maybe there's a possibility they just became NPCs or the humans didn't stay. The people that were playing them didn't stay as them, and they just they aren't actually them, and it just became the NPCs, the people. I don't know. It's kind of confusing when you think about it like that. My thought would be like, if they were still there and still around and they were controlled by players to begin with, then they'd be stuck in there. But I'm thinking like anime logic, and this isn't anime. I don't know. I'm just thinking normal logic for this. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. And subscribe. Ooh.
えている。だからそうはしゃぐな。
ワクワクしますね。
メグレズが作った国か。
ここより先は滑る国領地である。通行証を提示せよ。
通行証だと？
Of course.
そんなの持ってないぞ。
国籍を持たない自由商人だな。ディーナとスファル。身分証も本物のようだ。
もちろんです。
偽造証で通ろうとする輩もいるからな。ま、そんなので騙せるシアナくらいのものだがな。
きっと偽造なんだろうな。
Yeah,
魔法大国
definitely fake.
シチューユの一人エルフである剣王メグレスによって起こされたこの国は非常に豊富なマナが特徴です。
It's really seeming like it's gonna focus on like all the 7 heroes, which is cool because that, and I mean, because it's been a few hundred years, this world is so huge now. Every single hero has their own domain, their own world. Like there's so much to explore. I think that's what made me so excited from the first episode is there's just so much like depth. And when there's potential to have crazy world building, especially when it's like an unknown type thing, I don't know. There's just there's so high potential in the way this world could be brought like to life.
この湖のきらめきもマナなのか？
はい、そうです。あ、ルーフォス様、天翼族はマナがお好きではありませんでしたね。お体に支障はありませんか？
そういえばそんな設定があったな。問題ない。
But they didn't like mana. Or
世にとってはむしろ新鮮で心地よいくらいだ。
ならよかったです。さて、これからの行動予定ですが、
so they all still go by the game lore, which is fact
やつ
now.
にはいろいろと問いたいこともあるしな。
まさか王女に乗り込むおつもりですか？
いや、穏便に行こう。ただでさえアリエスのやつが迷惑をかけているというのに、これ以上いらぬ騒ぎを起こしたくない。
Okay, so you're gonna actually have communication with one of them.
ならば図書館を探すとしよう。
図書館ですか？
詳しく記した本もあるだろう。
Why is she act?
図書館
She's acting like somebody that
あんたらこの国は初めてかい？
libraries don't exist. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like,
東エリアですか？
she was acting like she didn't know what a library was.
来いよ。案内するぜ。
ありがとうございます。
おっと、俺はガンツ。国境警備の傭兵をやっている。
私は自由商人のディーナと申します。こちらの怪しさ全開の仲間とは。
Why would you say that?
お、どうした？
またですか？
初対面の相手にいきなり怪しさ全開なんて紹介するや
It
つ。
just feels so.
すみません。
I mean, she literally said suspicious, so
決まっていていい国ですね。
it feels a little too easy.
だがここ数年は12星天のアリエスが繰り返し攻めてくるせいでこれでも少しかそっちまってるぐらいなんだ。ほっと心配しないでいいぜスファルさん。この国を囲む湖自体が実はメグレズ様によって連成されたウォーターゴーレムなんだ。すげえだろ。国を覆う湖丸ごとゴーレムだぜ。アリエスが攻めてきても大丈夫。
So it'll just come up.
神様がいるってわけだ。
Well, that's the definition of a crazy tank.
このモノレールに乗れば東エリアまですぐだぜ。
モノレールってな
Man,
んか急に現代っぽくなったぞ。
seriously, like the technology is different per where you go, like drastically, it seems like.
気持ちのいい男だったな。はい。レベル82。
82
低
human.
いが今の人類にしてはなかなかの強さというわけ。
Yeah, it really does seem like humans got. Yeah, well, not just even humans, but people in general. Like, levels are hard to come by.
他何かなんだろうな。この辺は別にいいか。多分。俺の知っているゲームの設定とそんな
You should probably check everything, though. Maybe some things could be changed or something.
今日までの200年の出来事だ。黒翼の覇王ルファス・マファールの波動と生涯。
Oh
過
boy.
去の偉人伝ルファス・マファール編。
What did they write about
ルファス
it?
マファールは本当に悪だったのか。この辺りだな。 しかし良いのかこれは。
どうかしましたか？
例えばこの本たちだが、七英雄の栄光と愚行、人類の絶頂と失墜、我々は選択を間違えたのか。だ本を置くなど不敬罪にされても不思議じゃない気がするのだが。
不敬
But
汗を敷いている国じゃない。
yeah, I mean, I guess it's like a freedom thing. Maybe.
驚きました。実はルファ様ってそんなに嫌われてない。
要は全ての国を侵略した悪党として扱われているとばかり考えていたが。
まあ実際そう扱っている本もありますけど、これとかこれとか、あ、これもですが、時間が経てば当時の恐怖も薄れます。今となってはむしろルファス様に支配されたままの方が魔人族に怯えることもなかったんじゃないかなんて見直されてるんですよ。
Man, she flips a switch real quick. That was pretty serious.
ま、とりあえず読むとするか。
Yeah, this world definitely didn't just stay in one place. It really did grow.
ルファス・マファール、200年前に突如現れ、瞬く間に世界を統一した天翼族。彼女が世界を支配した理由は今でも謎に包まれている。しかし彼女は
because you were bored and had time to level up.
それどころか暴君を打倒し、結果としてその国の民を救ったことも一度や二度ではない。なんだかこそばゆいな。だが人類は結果的に彼女の支配を拒絶し、
And yeah, and then destroyed her.
その支配からの脱却を果たした。しかしそれは皮肉にも魔人族を喜ばせるだけの結果に終わった。人類が去ったその好機を魔人族は逃さず攻勢に出た。これに対し七英雄をはじめとする戦士たちが立ち上がったが、その戦いは敗北に終わる。
So that fueled a worse conflict.
人類の生存権は追い詰められつつある。我々が暮らすこの世界はもはやいつ破滅しても不思議ではない。
Wow.
この現状を打破する手段もまた見つかってはいないのだ。
So they're a bigger threat than she was then. So that's why people are starting to, in history, starting to look at that a different way.
いや、魔人王さん健在は知ってたし、勇者呼ぼうとするくらいに人類がやばいのは知っていたんだが。
Yeah, now it seems more desperate.
こんな少しなんて初耳なんですけど。ゲームじゃただの遊びでやった。
Now you have to play it seriously, and it's not a game anymore.
転がるか。
もう調べ物はいいんですか？
ああ、知りたい情報はあらかた得た。行くぞ。
どこにですか？
アリエスの城だ。案内せよディーナ。
はい、お任せ。うおー。
Whoa. What is happening? Yeah, that's a little worse than a regular. It kind of like fucking destroyed the center of town.
ディーナよ、この国の地震頻度はどれくらいかわかるか？
Seems like a lot. Really?
どうかしま
So
した？
this is a rare
地
occurrence.
震を意図的に起こすスキルだ。
来るか。
アリエスが来る。
ルファス様、おそらくそれは正しいです。あちらの方でマナが乱れているのを感じます。
You're gonna have a big conflict right in the beginning here, episode 2?
ディーナ、それでは遅い。
Probably go to 3?
少し荒っぽい手段で移動する。連星。
That is such a like very cool skill. I like seriously just using material like that and creating something instantly.
大丈夫ですかこれ？
心配ならば世の背中にでも抱きついている。
そうします。OK です。
行くぞ。アリエスの種族は虹色羊。
Rainbow sheep.
嫌い、平和を好む人畜無害な。
What the fuck?
なのになぜ侵略行為を繰り返すに至った？
それは
いや、理由はわかる。世が英雄たちに撃たれたからであろう。
What the hell?
まただ。また俺のものでもない記憶が。
Yeah, we saw that last episode too.
問題ない。急ぐぞ。
I wonder what's going on with that. Why is she seeing memories that I was thinking about that last episode too? Like, is it possible? No, because she was summoned, so it wouldn't make sense. But why would she have memories of something else? Could it be like, I'm thinking like right off the top of my head, like, could she have, it wouldn't make any, none of this would make any sense. Either like she existed somehow before in that world, but not her, but like maybe an NPC version of her, but that would make no sense. Is there an alternate universe of her being there? Like, and then there's like memories can be kind of false. Like, shit, wasn't what's her face, the girl, freaking DINA or whatever, like talking about she can falsify memory, like she was doing that to she can change memories and make memories and stuff. Could she have something to do with it? Like, everything just seems odd. Like with that, normally it'd be like, okay, I could think about this more clear if she wasn't summoned like that. Like if there was a clear path to know what was actually going on, then it would be easier to theorize. But I have to kind of go off of crazy theories because there's not really a base to go off with that. Oh man, what a great episode. Definitely check out my opening and ending reaction that should show up about an hour or so after this releases. It actually might be later in the day, but yeah, definitely check it out once I post it out, because the opening and the ending really made me like think about everything with this on top of like what's happened like with like the characters and how the show has worked and everything. It's really made me think. DINA, I think it's pronounced DINA, right? After watching like these last two episodes and the opening and ending, it's really hard to get a grasp like on her. Like I'm having like, there's just things that don't make sense to me. I think the big thing that like really caught my eye was when she started talking about like memories and like how she can manipulate memories and like she was doing that to them and like make people forget things and stuff. And then we get like Lufus getting these weird false memories, like thoughts and memories of another life and another thing. And it makes me think, there's definitely something going on. Like DINA was not like, I thought it was like a joke, and it's really funny to think about her just sitting there for hundreds of years. But now that we're getting all this information and then those serious moments that she's been having too, like out of nowhere, she's very knowledgeable about the world, right? For somebody that's so ditzy, like she seems very knowledgeable. And then when she there's just a couple instances which makes me think there's definitely something off. Then we see the opening and the ending. And the opening I tried not to take too much into account for, because it's really hard to gauge. Like they're showing somebody kind of looking evil, but it might not be her. It could be a sister or something. But like, and then the ending, just like all my thoughts made me think, okay, it's definitely, I think I'm correct here. It's going like the ending. I've never seen an ending kind of show me like make me think more than that. I think that's probably the most thought-invoking ending I've watched in a while, and on a character. Shows DINA in the real world, and then like it's starting to like fade a little bit, like memories are going, and then it shows like these, you know, like, oh wait, okay, she doesn't look like her, and then it's different, and then like it's like confirming all my thoughts. I would love to be wrong, and maybe there's a lot more to this, but it's really thinking like she's not giving all the right, at the very least, not giving all the right information, and not being maybe I don't know. I think she's definitely doing something, and the memory thing, it kind of confirmed it, honestly. It's too convenient. Anyway, thank you for watching this war. I love that this show has already made me think like overthink so many things. That's my favorite thing to do. If you're new to my reactions, I do it all the time. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. I'd appreciate it. Check out the Patreon if you want to support this channel. Watch uncut reactions, early releases of this and everything else I do. It's up there early, along with a bunch of exclusives. Show like this, Shangri-La Frontier, Freerin, stuff like that is exclusive over there. We just watched episodes 7 and 8 of Shangri-La Frontier. It's posted yesterday, so definitely check it out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.